We're good. What was the picture on the puzzle that the cat was sitting on? Welcome to Sunday Scaries, everybody. Hello. What a bunch of cute pets you've sent so far. Shout out to the Quinn. I think your cat we hoped was a skunk, but we're just as happy to find was a cat. Very, very cute.
I don't think there's video. Wait,
Yeah.
Okay. Some people say they don't have video. Maybe refresh.
Tommy, help him out. Tommy's in the chat. Thank you very much. Well, thank you for coming to Sunday Scaries. Welcome, everybody. We are here to watch the videos that you all have sent in. We have 19 videos today.
Lucky 19.
And we have a mystery blow pop that's getting unfurled.
I should. Oh, actually, okay. There it goes. I thought it was going to take. Well, yeah. It is more of a.
They really seal them down nowadays. They don't want anyone tampering with them, even if that ever really happened.
I'm sure.
I think it did.
Ooh, okay. What is this?
Oh, Quinn said, I meant to send a video of a kangaroo pouch, but got busy. Amanda asked, where's the hand? The pointer. We got to find it. She's on a roll. I got like a cowlick going on. Did you drop the sucker? Oh, the mic. Okay, you've only dropped your mic. Well, the finger is being found right now. Yeah, you, Courtney, don't look up what it looks like. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Much like whenever I was reading about hyenas and their birth canals, I must have gotten on an algorithm, but it apparently is like the most painful birth because it's like a really long, thin situation. So now we're not going to tell anybody that's what we were just talking about.
Slam that.
You mic'd up?
I don't think my mic's on.
Give it a hold. There we are. There she blows. Welcome back. We've got the finger.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you had to get it from the bedroom? Is that where it was?
That is where it's
That's where you keep it.
In a, where I keep my pens also.
Yeah.
And it sticks right up.
Don't slip and fall. You might end up in the emergency room.
That's
accidentally.
When I had to get that liquid IV, she was an ER nurse, and I was like, what was the most fucked up thing you've ever seen?
Corona bottles, baby.
And it was, yeah. Or I didn't say fucked up, but like, she was like,
tell me horror stories.
Be surprised at how often people come in and they just slipped and fell in the shower.
Slipped.
Right onto a bottle of shampoo.
The whole bottle. Perk Plus, they said.
Bottle.
But good news is.
This was a Corona, and I asked, was it full? And she said no, and that's what caused the problem.
Bad news.
So that guy had to go into surgery for that.
You got to. And then you got to write on the insurance what happened. Somebody's got to code that. Medical billing fam, chime in. Do they have accidental butt stuff code to take it?
Yeah, what would that be filed under if you had to put what had happened? Probably just like impalement.
Sexually motivated and poopsers in the poopsers is the answer. Thank you, Tommy Brown. That is the answer. That is correct for 100 points. It is oopsers and the poopsers. For sure.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn. Quinn said there's a whole TV show called Sex Sent Me to the ER.
Oh, that's right. I have seen that.
I gotta take a look.
Some girl got her head banged through the wall.
That was me trying to be like, worth it?
Send her to the ER, so probably not worth it.
I've got a bicycle helmet. I wore it today. I rode around White Rock Lake with my little helmet on. Did I tell you?
Ella got a new helmet this weekend.
Did she? I was heckled for wearing my helmet yesterday.
What? Who?
These young girls, these teens.
Teens are the meanest.
To be fair, they looked like the type of girls that would bully others just based on my personal experience. And I just was riding by and they went, hi. And I went, howdy, because that's how I talk, and it's just what came out of my mouth. And then I got about maybe a car length away, and then one of them went, nice helmet. And then I went, thanks. And I gave him a thumbs up over my shoulder. Yeah, man, it was a good bike ride. I did that today.
What was the vibe when she said nice helmet?
It was rudely under her breath, but loud enough for me to hear.
But do you think she was,
First
there
of
was
all,
any
it is a
sincerity
nice
in it?
helmet.
Was she trying to be kind of funny, or was it like genuinely like mean?
I think it was just like
Mean-spirited.
Mean-spirited. Not like hateful, like, dumb bitch. It was just more like, nice helmet. And I was like, that's okay.
But sometimes
This is my moneymaker, baby.
Sometimes I think teens are like at an age where it's almost like funny for them to say it because we're the age we are.
Maybe I was just kidding.
She
was just kidding.
I was wondering if it fell in that category.
It just made me laugh. I was like, yeah. Whatever. I'm such a loser. Okay. I'm just not going to smash my grape. Welcome to the show tonight. This first video we've got, if we want to jump on into the vids, what flavor is that? Did we determine? Rain blow?
Some kind of like pineapple maybe, or something in that realm.
Excellent. Fruity. Well, this first video.
Tropical. Oh, yeah. I guess is that what it is?
Tropical. Good move.
Oh, yeah. It would be tropical, babe. That's a good call.
Bingo.
Yeah, tropical.
Well, enjoy that while this first video was sent in by Eloise, Allison, and Stabby Tabby all independently.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's a hot commodity. So we're going to kick off with that one. Highly submitted first one, Paris says. All right, let's roll. Y'all let us know on the volume. Yeah, hell yeah.
I saw this and I sent it to Heather.
Yes.
And I laughed really hard.
And I did
explaining it to her, and I was like, and then the gumball. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
So bad.
It's incredible.
But it's so funny.
The grass.
Second shooter.
Hang on. First of all, wait. We have to go back because this is actually accurate.
It's yeah.
Some think there's a third shooter on the triple overpass,
This
which
is
would
how
be
kids are gonna have to start learning about shit because they're taking it out of the textbooks.
Yeah.
So these are the things that are gonna be saved in the annals to tell the truth.
This is what's getting kept as the internet's being wiped clean. At least we're getting to keep the truth. But yeah, at least it's mostly historically accurate. Yeah.
Wait, let's see it again.
Let's go back. Okay.
I like that the touch of the actual like people.
Printed out. Yeah. The agents, but also the peeps with the
With
umbrella.
Shut up.
It's taken out the window.
Yeah, they had to make that.
Yeah, the Easter grass is so good. And
I
the
like
car.
when people commit to things like this.
Right?
It's funny.
They're like, this will be my opus. My magnum opus.
How long you think that took to make? Probably longer than you think.
I think so. I was like, however long you think, add like an extra day or two. Because you really got to get in there with the detail. They had to print those. They had to go find high quality images of those people and print them out. And then I wonder if it's from like the JFK film or from like that Zapruder footage.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like to me.
I was at a party. And the subject of conspiracies came up, and I asked the person about what they thought about JFK, and their theory was mostly right. Except then they were like, but the shooter was obviously Oswald. And I was like, have you seen the frame of the Zapruder film? And then I was like, you're at a baby shower. You gotta fucking turn it off. You gotta shut it down.
Well, did he have a
No, and he
document
was
for
like,
it?
oh. No, he was like, no, I gotta see that. I was like, no, you'll definitely, like, forensically, it's anyways. And then I was like, we should go back to the party. I was like, we shouldn't be over here saying this.
No, when you're called to speak the truth, you can't help where you are. If you're at a baby shower, you're at a baby shower.
And honestly, the mom-to-be is one of my dearest friends and loves me exactly for who I am.
There
It would
you
have been
go.
like, why wouldn't you be discussing that?
Yeah.
It is the truth.
A cryptid baby shower theme would be really funny.
I wore a cryptid dress.
Nice.
It was just my own theme.
I saw another picture of a baby shower this weekend where it was
yeah.
little golden book themed, and that was really cute.
They made it look like the little entryway, like an actual inside of a golden book. Mm-hmm.
So
beautiful. Well, thank you.
Things do for their unborn children.
Yes, and also
Knows no bounds.
for Easter or some kids' school project. Maybe they helped them for the JFK thing. They're like, honey, we're going to make it historically accurate. All right. Well, this next one is from Kim. Let's see what we got.
Hey, Dad, do you remember when I was a kid what I was most afraid of?
Spider?
Chucky.
Chucky. Tell everybody why I was afraid of Chucky.
Well, one night I was watching Chucky on VHS when it come out, and you was a little kid, and you was around the corner watching it behind my
Why
back.
does this low-key look
And
like
you
my
got so
father?
scared in the living room and threw away that little My Buddy doll you had.
My buddy.
I didn't know what was going on, so I took that doll out of the trash and put it back on your dresser
Stop it.
and went to work.
This is
Well, the
me
next
and my
morning,
dad.
your mother called me, and you in the background screaming and yelling. And she told me the story, what happened.
7 years old.
And she told me the story,
love
what had
this
happened. So I thought it was pretty fucking funny.
Is
So
that
I
my
get home,
father-in-law
and you'd
with
already
the
had a
wig
burial
on?
for this damn doll. You'd sliced it up with a pair of scissors and buried it in the backyard.
Does it
So I
not
waited till I went to
sliced it
sleep.
up.
I went out and unburied that doll, stitched it
You
up real good,
motherfucker.
and set it back on your dresser. And then
Nothing funny about childhood trauma.
That's
I
horrible.
went to work and waited for the phone call.
Waited
Well,
for
your
the.
mom called me, and you was so hysterical, you couldn't even make a word. You was just crying and bawling your eyes
No,
were
Dad.
and then you burned that damn
You
doll
burned it.
and buried it again. So the next night, I unburied it after you went to sleep.
You son of a bitch.
I super glued the fucking burnt parts back together, stitched up the little overalls.
You stitched
This
it.
man learned how to
You went
sew.
off the next day. See, anyways, I took the damn doll, I tied a piece of yarn around it like this, and put it on your top bunk bed on that little safety railing. So when you woke up, you slept on the bottom one, and
No.
you woke up and it was
Stop
right
it.
there in your
That's
face.
Ella's age.
So I
Imagine
woke
we
up
were
the
doing
next
this to
morning,
Ella.
and you
That's
was in there
hard. That's so
scared
what
and
fucking
terrified
happened in
and
the
screaming.
80s and 90s.
You wouldn't even get out of the bed. You just kept hitting that doll
Yes.
with your belly.
And this is the man you married, younger stepmother. And you also
Younger
let yourself
stepmother.
I ended up sleeping in bed with you until I was like 12 years old. So.
No, you wasn't in my bed. You was in my room.
What kid
Then
wouldn't
they
want
just
to
started
doll?
arguing at the end.
They fucking started roasting him, you fucking baby. To this day, no, you would not do that to a child Ella's
Oh,
age.
man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, what? He's probably like late 30s and he's doing a TikTok about it, so
He didn't
clearly
forget.
thinks about it all the time.
He did not forget.
No.
Yeah. It's one thing, Mike, I was accidentally watching Scream around the corner when my dad was watching it, and then he caught me just as they flipped on those back lights, and you see Drew Barrymore's boyfriend tied up. And I was like, "Ugh," and then that gave me away. But then he was like, you gotta go. He paused. He was like, you gotta go to bed. You can't watch this. Not this guy.
No, this
No.
guy.
My
was
dad could have
like,
been like,
how far
watch it.
can we push this?
My dad's like, watch it. And then the next night he like opened my bedroom door while I was sleeping, dressed like Scream. Like that would be, can you imagine? That would ruin my life.
Oh my God, no, yeah, it
Mm-mm.
would 100% have a major impact on the rest of your life. Like
Major.
seven's when like a lot of shit
Get set and
yeah, which is
Oh.
stressful because
Good Lord.
like, God help us all.
We carry it with us.
If this
Till we clean
if
it out.
This is locking in. It's 7 right now. We don't sit Tommy and I don't sit the chance.
That's how they're gonna be forever. It's like,
Uh-uh.
oh no, surely not. All right. Well, Laurel sent in this next one. Laurel Button. I'm gonna push the play button. Please don't leave the chat.
I know I look deep, but I sparkle when I try. He said I was a lie.
This is what that
Honestly,
means.
you're right.
I think they
Stuff
ended up making some.
stitched
they
up
did
with
sell out.
flair. You pulled on my strings, but I still kinda care.
I want this
Still
thing.
care.
Sounds like
I
a
still
dashboard
care.
impression.
I still care. I'm an emo axolotl, fluffy but intense. Smile when I solve. It's just how I make sense. I'm an emo axolotl, but here's a twist or two. If you stitch me up just right, I'd throw a tea party for you.
Come on. Look at his hair. That's what
He's a
I saw.
cutie.
That. So they really don't have those?
No, I think maybe that they made some, but they're not like, You could probably find one on eBay for a couple
Maybe.
$100, depending on how much you want this thing.
I'll just get a regular stuffy of an axolotl and put a wig on it.
I've seen
get
a
a little
lot
baby
of
wig.
live axolotls in the past week.
You got to like in real life? Because you went
I've
to the
seen
aquarium?
many axolotls in the past week because of the aquarium, and then there was somewhere else too where there was an axolotl. They're all over the place.
Damn.
Oh, maybe it was 2 separate places at the field trip. The butterfly exhibit and then the aquarium part.
Axolotls in the
Yeah,
butterfly?
they only come from this one lake in Mexico. I mean, people now like breed them and stuff, but that's the origin point.
Damn. Yeah, Quinn said they're invasive from Mexico, and Leslie said I used to have one. I named him Edamame. That's a great name for an
That is a good
axolotl.
name.
Perfect name. Well, if y'all get a hot tip on an emo axolotl, let me know. I'm trying to get one. Well, this next one we have is from Michaela. Let's get it. If we can get it.
This is the little guy, this tiny little guy
Is that an owl?
It's a hawk.
that has killed a bunch of my chickens.
Bitches.
Look at that. You're so tiny. Why did you do that?
It's eyes.
It's in its
I'm going to let
nature.
you go
She grabbed a hold of it.
because I guess you're doing something natural, but it's not natural when you go into my barn to get them. Then it's no longer natural.
That's personal.
She's giving it a
Then
dressing
you are
down.
just fishing and barreling. Do you understand me?
Fucking weak.
You're supposed to go catch mice in the field. You're supposed to get other things other
got
than
fucking
my
caught,
chickens
dude.
that are pets. And I am so upset with you
She
right
picked this
now
fucking
because you
bird.
killed another one. So that's 2
Its
today,
talons for real.
one
and it has
yesterday.
feathers on it.
I'm not even sure how many are dead inside. I haven't looked yet,
Oh no, she's got to go look
but I'm
at
going to let you go.
She's gonna chuck it.
the scene.
I'm going to let you go because you're doing something that's natural.
Damn.
But I don't like you going after my chickens, and I don't want you to do it anymore.
You're
Will
going
you promise
viral,
me
Larry.
that?
This is how
And I'll let you go.
you should address this type of situation.
Okay?
Stern boundaries.
Respect
I'll
the
let
animal
you go over in
that
the
it
field.
was doing its thing. Look at
All
its
right?
neck.
God damn, that was crazy.
But I mean, most people I don't think can snatch a hawk out of. I guess maybe it was on the ground getting the chicken.
That's what Stabby Tabby said in the caption. That it was so engrossed in the chicken that she just walked up on it and grabbed
Oh.
it. So it looks fucking shook. It's like
yeah.
he got fucking told so
yeah, he
hard,
got dressed down for sure.
and now he's going viral.
And
for being a cheater.
he's like, I still want that chicken
Mm-hmm.
because that thirst hasn't been quenched.
Silence of the bird. Stabby
And
Tabby.
then that lady's got to go clean up whatever awaits her.
Sweep it up. And I can't
Everyone
imagine.
I know that's had chickens, at some point something's attacked them.
That's tough because you really got to keep the place shut up.
Or like Ella's school, they have like a netting over the top of the outside area, so
None of
things
these
can't
bastards.
get in.
Someone's
So-
gonna eat them.
But yeah, something to keep them away.
Yeah, look at that
Yeah.
little thing.
And I'll let you go. Okay?
Let them go.
I want to watch the let go again because I don't
Let
know
you
how
go
it
over
didn't
in the
scratch
field.
her.
All right?
That's it. Well,
Oh,
she
yeah,
cut it off.
I didn't show
Come
the
on,
let
lady.
go.
You cut it off. Well,
That was edging.
she bird edged us. What the fuck? But badass energy though to go over
Yeah.
and just be like,
And that bird felt it.
and she's like, I'm gonna
See, we can talk
hang
to
on,
animals if we want to.
hang on a minute. Listen here, buddy. This is what it looked like in real life though, because she was holding the bird. God damn.
Calm as a cucumber.
Yeah, them chickens. How do they survive in the wild? Do they? I mean, you've been to Tampa. They're just all over the place.
Yeah.
Or Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
They roam free. I guess enough of them get born that the ones that get picked up by hawks, don't make a den or whatever.
Yeah.
God damn. Well, thank you for sending us that lovely bird video, Michaela. Leslie sent in this next one. Let's see.
We went to space. We didn't just go to space to take up space. We were providing space for the ones on Earth. for the space we were in space. I see fields of green. I think what this experience has taught me is that love is all we need.
Hanging upside down.
Red roses too. We are all the same. We all are in space, taking up space for me and you. And the love is the space. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Dude.
I got
Getting-
a lot of
getting-
opinions on that whole space.
Oh, yeah. No, I think,
That whole thing.
yeah,
That
ridiculous.
girl's blowing up right now. I see
Oh,
her all
really?
over the
I haven't
place.
seen her.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, I liked her puffer jacket dressed as her space outfit.
Why do I
Yeah.
feel like she's from around here?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I don't know. I could be making that up.
No, but that, I think, well-timed parody, especially the upside down hair and holding the flower.
And what is going on with, like, every clip I see of her residency show in Vegas? I'm like, what?
Or the tour she's on now, the
like,
Lifetime
what
tour
kind of
in
fever
Mexico.
dream is this?
Yeah, everybody's like, give her a break. She's an astronaut, not a pop star. Come on.
But the residency, she wasn't an astronaut yet.
No, that's true. There's no excuse for that. Well, I'm glad they all survived, but I think, the damage they did to their brands, especially as far as Gail and Katy Perry went, they said a lot of things they can't unsay. I think they said a lot of stuff that people will repeat back to them in the comment section for many years to come.
Yeah, I don't think they anticipated as much negative backlash.
They're like, this will be great. No, everyone will cheer for us when we touch down.
That's how out of touch they are.
Goddamn. All right.
Whoa, what's that?
What did you send, Quinn? Whose babies are these?
Babies. What type of babies are those?
Bunnies? Cats? Capybara?
What are those?
Bunnies.
Bunnies? Oh, wow.
Bunnies.
A bunny had her bunnies on your property.
Baby.
I feel like you've been chosen to do something.
You're lucky. That's like however many in there. That's that many times of lucky you are.
Because,
One,
yeah,
two,
bunny is also like a sign of like abundance and wealth, isn't it?
yeah. Especially if they all survived. I feel like that's a good sign. A really stupid bunny mom. Well, you're the good bunny guardian. Yeah, reenact the JFK assassination with all the rabbits. Set them up. Set them up. Oh, well, thank you very much for sending that last one in. Leslie, Julie sent this next one in. Julie M. I know Heather and Christie are interested, awed, and sometimes terrified of the depths of the ocean and what lives there. You're not wrong.
Not sometimes. Always.
Although humans have known of the colossal squid, Mesonocotuthis hamiltoni, since 1925, this is the first confirmed live observation of one in its natural habitat.
The first live observation.
Researchers filmed the young colossal squid at nearly 600 meters depth near the South Sandwich Islands.
South Sandwich
The
Islands.
young glass squid hovers steadily as its transparent body rotates slowly, providing excellent views of the slender internal organs and large, highly reflective, iridescent eyes.
Straight up.
Pairs of curved hooks are clearly visible on the
Thank
clubs
you.
at the ends of the two long tentacles, and the clubs are long and slender,
there light
with
to it?
relatively small hooks giving way to small
it's lit.
suckers about 2/3 of the way along
And
the
like
club.
you can see it.
It's lit.
Hooks are also present in the middle section of each of the 8 arms, which is the defining feature for Mesonocotuthis and is the basis for the genus name. Meso meaning mid, onico meaning hook,
Mid.
and tuthis
Rude.
for
This
squid.
thing is nothing near mid.
Large specimens of colossal
Definitely.
squid
Do you
do
reach
not
your hand up
resemble
inside
typical
of
glass
it?
squids,
I don't
but
think
in
it
this
would
footage
like
their
that.
similarity
Is it-
to other family members is clear.
Or is it all the way through?
The red coloration of the
too.
arms and large rust-red chromatophores on the mantle suggest that the animal can switch between transparent and opaque.
Smart. God, what
Witnessing
changes
this
which?
first encounter, documented as
like,
the
"I
Schmidt
gotta
Ocean
get in that
Institute's
thing."
remotely operated vehicle Sebastian descended through the water column,
Sebastian.
is truly a thrilling
It's your
experience.
aerial.
I'm
Hardly
Dr.
cloudy.
Kat Bolstad from the AUT Lab for Cephalopod Ecology and Systematics at
If
Auckland
this
University of
isn't
Technology.
Real, I'm gonna lose my mind.
First of all,
Is this AI?
we gotta check and see if it's real. Let's like pull back this picture. Partly Cloudy said that thing is a dime size. That's tiny? What's going on? We gotta look this up.
This is a tiny thing?
It's a baby stabby tabby size.
I was picturing it about like this big.
I'm gonna type in colossal squid video.
Like that big around. And I was wondering, you know, because they kind of look like those balloons you buy like outside the fair and shit that are like thin and they don't look like balloons. You know what I mean? There's like lights inside them. They pop immediately upon purchase every time I've gotten them. But that's what one of those looks like.
And it's gone.
And I want to know if I could like stick my hand up in it and there's space, like it's just a shell, or is there an inside there? Those legs, man.
The remote South Sandwich Island. Yeah, they said this year is the 100th anniversary of the identification and formal naming of the colossal squid, and the first time to have filmed a colossal squid in its natural environment. So you discovered a thing
this year,
and yes, you did it 3 weeks ago. You didn't get video of it for 100 years. That's crazy. You're like, they're real. I swear to God, they're real.
Well, this was just a baby of one.
This is just
I guess they've seen them washed up, but they never saw a live one.
Yeah, it says they've not filmed it in its natural environment.
Damn, dude. What is this light situation? That looks like a fucking alien ship. Alien spaceship.
It does.
Or an alien itself.
That's wild. And they can just change colors. Dying adults have previously been filmed by fishermen, but have never been seen alive at depth.
They can't, because we can't go that deep.
They grow up to 23 feet long, 7 meters, and weigh as much as 1,100 pounds or 500 kilograms, making them the heaviest invertebrate on the planet. People don't know. They say eventually little is known.
So that's another reason why they live so deep then.
Yeah, and it says little is known about because you would like. It probably feels better if you can like float or whatever.
And it takes more energy to be able to swim up higher.
Right. It says little is known about the colossal squid's life cycle, but eventually they lose the see-through appearance of the juveniles. But it sounds like they don't know when. It says dying adults have previously, like I said, been filmed by fishermen, but never been seen alive. Crazy stuff. But yeah, I guess
we just named this a colossal squid, but this could be like, some species of alien that
correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We've we've given names to things.
And I guess even like animals are kind of aliens in that way.
Yeah, or like planets and stuff.
Things that are not. Yeah.
We pointed it and be like, it's that thing, and it's like, okay, you're calling it Jupiter? Okay. It's like, well, we didn't know what else to call it.
What would you call it?
I'm Dr. Kat Bolstead from the AUT Lab for Cephalopod Ecology and Systematics at Auckland University of Technology.
Whiskers?
It's got flippers.
It looks like there's like the Lorax mustache on the front of him.
It does look like that, but I think it's just because he has the tentacles and then he's got the two.
That's an itty bitty?
Yeah, it's a little guy.
Dang.
Little guy.
I thought it was like this big around.
Stephanie said, I don't like it. I've decided I really don't like it. Well, you might not. I don't know. Unless you're down low or out deep sea fishing, I don't think that you'll run into it.
I don't think.
You got to get low,
the chances
low,
are low
low.
that you're going to run into that.
Chances are low.
But
low.
not never.
That's true. You can't rule it out because we don't know what they're capable of.
Mm-hmm. Or if you are a deep sea fisherman and you continue to do that, knowing the risks, then,
you might become one later. You think about what you're doing now and what you were doing like at 20 years old. You couldn't even fathom what your job would be or what you were doing. So who knows where you're going to be? Maybe you'll be rubbing elbows with their Lorax mustache arms. All right. Well, the next one is from Jacqueline B.
Welcome to Maccabees Medical Mondays. Today it's all about this, the cucumber. Or as they call it in Jamaica, cucumber. Cucumber. Cucumber.
I love cucumbers. Heather hates them.
I do not like a cucumber.
Vitamins, minerals, very high number, silica, hair and nails get longer. Other vitamin make your bone them stronger. Anti-wrinkle make you look younger. 95% water, kidney cleanser, great hydrator, detox fiber, good regulator. Give your body good things, don't be a traitor. Get the cucumber, cut it in a slice, put it in a jug of water overnight. You know what you get for a fraction of the price? Energy drink full of electrolyte. Roaring salad is one of the user as a base for your vegetable juice. Another surprise, put a slice on your eyes. Take away the dryness and revitalize.
That actually might help.
One thing I have left, cucumber can also help with bad breath. Wash away the bacteria that cause the odor. Cucumber water instead of soda.
You did say that recently.
Cucumber.
I like how he says it.
But like
Cucumber.
with just salt,
Cucumber.
like some
A medical Monday. Yes, I
cherry
Nice.
tomatoes and
Yeah, I
stuff.
say.
So I would take it sliced, I think.
Yes, I
But I might do it sliced on the
With some
eyes.
like
You move this
Himalayan
back down.
salt. That's good.
I just feel bad because I know I've been offered all manner of quality of cucumbers, from like the lowly, like borderline expired, to like the freshest, best, like naturally grown. And it's just something about,
How many times have you been around cucumbers to have experienced that?
I've tried a lot of them. I've known people who've grown them, and they'll be like, we made these fresh cucumbers, or like, we grew these in our yard. And you're like, oh,
So
thanks.
you tried to like 'em.
I'll always try it. And I'm always just like, God, not again. I really love a zucchini though. So I don't know.
Mm, yeah, zucchini's good too. But
Yeah,
I
they
do
keep
prefer
offering them to
cucumber.
me.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a lot of run-ins with cucumbers, which might be why you've developed an aversion to them, because
Thank you,
they're
Megan.
being thrust upon you.
Yeah, they're like,
Because I've never been in this
Try it.
situation that I can recall where
try it.
multiple ones where cucumbers were involved.
Try it. Do it. Cut it up with with rice vinegar, pepper, and sugar. Interesting combination. Well, they're like, smother it in a bunch of spices. You won't taste the under part. And that's the secret of the cucumber. Well, he almost convinced me because he had a lot of.
You like pickles though, right?
I love a pickle. It's got to be very pickled
You know,
though.
cucumber was once, that's what it, if you pickle it, it becomes.
I get
So a pickle was once a cucumber.
Which I'm okay with it post transformation. I like it. I like the brine. Now I want a pickle.
I do love a good pickle.
Yeah, dude.
I
Moby
got
dill.
some faves. Yeah.
I like a big one.
Ooh, I like when the dill's like floating around and the pickle juice in there.
Just looks like, honestly, it always does look
I'll
like a
drink
turd
pickle
in the
juice.
water. Oh, yeah, I love pickle juice. All right, well, no cucumber water, but I will suck down a pickle juice. Laurel Button sent this next one in. Let's see what we got.
So I said to the Atlantic, I said, look, you want to omit me? You want to go AP style like a common news rag? Be my guest, but you'll never have another day of clarity in your life. Stop. You said that? Inspiring. Insufferable. Well, we have to know our worth. Who is that just walked in? One of the dashes, maybe?
So
You there,
dramatic.
hyphen. Oh, the mysterious middle dash. What a surprise. Your big sister M told us you were out working on compound adjectives or some such obscurity. What is it you do again exactly? I signify every word in blank space in a page range. I am the infinite stairwell between integers. I am the bloody embrace of two countries at war, and
This
on
is
a
poetry.
gravestone I am the entire life lived between birth and death. Who are you?
Damn.
I think everyone here knows who I am. Yes, because you come here with your entourage of commas, your conjunction in
Yeah.
tow, and you campaign and justify your existence, and for what? I don't follow, so you can tidy up a few more lists. I'm essential. You're vestigial.
The ellipsis?
Right, that's enough.
The ellipsis, like looking back and
Yeah.
forth. Excellent.
She's there's so many talented people
Yeah.
on TikTok.
Yeah. So
I've seen that before, and it was good then. It was good, but even better now.
it remains good. Partly Cloudy said she does. Oh no, a thumbs up has appeared on the screen. It went away because of this.
Uh-oh.
You're good. It was just funny that it clocked it as your hand. But yeah, I guess she does font videos as well. And somebody that can translate the feeling that you have around a
Yeah.
piece of punctuation is like A+.
Also, like, I follow a lot of creators that it's themselves. Like,
Yeah.
their whole thing is like that. What's her name? She
Sketches.
has the 60s series that I am like so invested in that I cried real tears in one of the episodes the other day.
That's
But like she plays all of them, but it's like a different filter. It's so funny. I'll link it when I remember what it is.
the finger struck back. The finger
Betrayed me.
betrayed you and hit you in the knee.
The high school reunion one, yes.
If you have their name, throw it in the chat. And then we'll also post a link as well. And yeah, and when the replay gets posted in the body of the post, all the links that we watched tonight will be in there as well. So you can go follow all these people and send them to your friends as well. Okay, well, this next one is from Stabby Tabby.
Gotta open it.
What?
I don't know how
You
bad.
don't think, don't think. No, hey,
What are you
open.
gonna do?
I don't know.
I think you gotta crack them.
Does that say the
Do not
Outlaw
before.
Boys?
Do not what?
Yeah.
Do not tear the package.
Do
Oh,
not
you gotta
tear
hit
the
it, huh?
package.
Oh!
Watch out, watch out. Get
No!
What is it?
What's
Stop. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, that's not a good idea. We did both of them.
They ran out.
It's spraying up on you.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
You know what is that? Oh, my God, it's everywhere.
Also, for y'all saying...
Get something. Trina, quick.
They sound like Boomhauer.
What is it?
That got me poisoned.
It's sprayed at you?
I can't tell what their accents are.
It sounds like Irish, maybe?
Man, it had them going off.
Scottish? Oh, I love when you can tell when it overtakes them.
Yeah, when they're like...
It's like an immediate,
It's
reaction.
like, they're terrified. Oh, man.
I love listening to people laugh like that in the background.
God,
where you
so-
know that it's just
Yeah,
like
it's
a
real.
little piece coming out.
100%.
Your stomach hurts.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, apparently you can send those out pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
So Newfoundland, Miss Behaven said, "Thank you very
Glitter?
much." That makes sense.
Farts.
You think
Talked
they're
about glitter farts.
glitter farts? Do you think if they're from Newfoundland, they're from Dildo Island or nearby? They probably did that screech thing with the beer and stuff.
Where were we recently talking about that?
About Newfoundland?
No, glitter farts.
Oh, we were talking about on the Patreon bonus content,
That's
Petty
right.
Revenge.
I realized
Petty
that
Revenge
some people
Live.
might not understand what I was talking about.
Oh yes, we were
we
just-
recently talked about that.
Yes, by actually I think Sabby Tabby was in there. So yeah, we were talking about glitter bombs with farts in them and the spray. Well, this next one is from Canadian Nye.
Canadian Nye.
Music video that did not age well. One way to put it.
Damn.
There's more, but it
I
does not get better yet.
Said this song slaps, and then
Instantly.
the words started happening, and I'd like to retract that statement.
Certainly. Well, it's one of those where I think you probably don't realize. I've
No,
never heard that
she's
song. I don't know who
crazy.
he is. Benny
Subliminal.
Martinez, Into the Night. Yeah, she's just 16 years old. Leave her alone, they said. Separated by fools. It's about a man in his 30s in love with a 16-year-old girl. Behind the music.
And owning it.
Yeah,
Fighting for it.
He's aggressive. He's standing up at his city council meeting, making the speech. That's what the lyrics are.
He's not
The
even
controversy.
trying to hide it.
It said, yeah, along with other songs, it has been interpreted as, I don't think wrongfully, as a song dealing in the sexualization of teen girls by adult men. They said basically it has been since included in lists with like Jailbait by Ted Nugent and stuff like that of like problematic songs that were so prevalent and played so much on the radio and so normalized.
Which one was Jailbait?
Let's see.
It's already gonna get taken down, so it doesn't matter if we play something now.
Ted Nuge. So he was 32 when he wrote this. I've got no inhibition, so keep your keys out of your ignition. I steal a car like I got a curse. I can't resist the old lady's purse. Jailbait, you look so good to me. Jailbait, won't you set me free? Jailbait, you look fine. I know I've got to have you in a matter of time. I don't care if you're just an insert. Throw it in the chat. The next verse 2 begins. I don't care if you're just, and then an age is listed. And I'll give you a hint. It ends in teen.
I knew that.
So throw it in the chat what you think 32-year-old Ted Nugent wrote. We've got Candace at 15, Courtney Cloud. We've got a 13, 15, 14, 13, 14,
I was
15.
gonna say 16, but your reaction makes me think it's even younger. But I'm gonna say 16.
Well, I don't care if you're just 13. You look too good to be true. I just know that you're probably clean. There's one little thing
Probably clean?
I got to do. So
Wait.
tell your mama I'm back in town. Yeah, I've got this.
Threatening her.
She likes us boys when it's time to get down. She's got this craving for the underage. I just might be your mama's brand new rage. There's like too many verses of this song. He doesn't know how...
He's telling two different stories.
Oh, there's an outro. It says, verse 4. Honey, you look so nice. This man's a close personal friend of the current elected president of the United States. She's young. She's tender. Won't you please surrender? He was 32 when he wrote this about a 13-year-old. She's so fine. She's mine. All the time, I woke my mind. Woke mind virus. Heard about that from Ted Cruz. And it says, at the end, the hook says, it's all right, baby. It's quite all right. I asked your mama. And then...
Who hopefully said, get the fuck out of here. No.
Hopefully she...
But it doesn't sound like it.
The outro said, wait a minute, officer. Wait a minute, officer. Don't put those handcuffs on me. What about her? Hey, I'll share her with you.
Have I heard this? Will you play it real quick?
Oh, certainly. Fucking up my algorithm. No,
I'm trying to think of how what type of music one would put to such lyrics. So,
okay. Yeah, I think he shoots people out of helicopters. I can't recall, but real whack job.
He's in the helicopter shooting people on the ground, or he's shooting people out of a helicopter.
First one.
Okay.
First one.
I thought it was.
First one. Ted Nugent. Google Ted Nugent, Donald Trump. See what comes up. All right, next one. Thank you for sending in Benny Mardones. May he also go to jail along with Ted Nugent?
All of them.
Right.
Throw them all in the trash.
Every single one. Well, Stabby Tabby sent us this next one. Kathy said, just joined. Clearly a weird time to join. Yeah, just rewind it a little bit.
We're just talking about how the prevalence of just casually...
sexualizing
minors and openly fighting for relationships with them as young as 13.
You fools.
Through music.
And they're like, this is going to be a hit, baby, a hit. And then it is.
But then it is. Because no one's really listening to the lyrics, you know?
Yeah, dude, no.
That
no
one,
does.
not as much. But the other one.
No, not at all.
It kind of just lures you in with its smooth jazz.
For real.
You know?
You don't even know what you're listening to. They get you. Well, thank you, Stevie, for sending that puppy picture. That's a good cleanser. A cleanser before this next one sent to us in.
That looks like a floofer.
A little baby fluffy. Again, this is from Stabby Tabby. They started running before it even shook. Yeah, they felt it. Look at them go. Majestic. This is Paris's favorite animals are elephants.
I mean, I sloth elephants, but elephants have gone up to the top because just every time I learn something new about an elephant, I'm just like, my God.
Nice.
What a magical animal.
It's so magical. I happened to
Smart.
be the night that he told me that was on our second date, and I was wearing a shirt that had elephants all over it, and I actually did not know that was his favorite animal. And then we were sitting there having dinner, and I was like, "What's your favorite animal?" He was like, "It's actually elephants," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." I just thought I looked cute in that shirt, and obviously I did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see what else we got here. If I was preggo for 2 years, I'd be protective too.
Yeah, it is a long time.
Long they're big ones though. They take a long time to cook.
Yeah.
Well, Portia sent this next one in.
Okie doke.
Stop it!
Is that a goat in boots?
Little goat. Stop it! Little
Hey,
baby.
what'd I tell you? Get away from there.
Yeah, you gotta put a diaper.
Diaper it.
Stop. That hurts.
Headbutting.
Damn, dude.
You dick.
I have one of these. His name's Simon.
His headbutts.
God, for real though, he just jumps off furniture on you.
Oh my
God.
I survived.
This is Simon.
Jumping around and sliding. Stop it. Be my baby goat. tiny.
It has a little heart on its mouth.
Stop, it's got PJs on.
Trying to make a grocery
What
list.
do you have? Are these all different
Stop.
person?
Yes.
Butterbeans, first stand.
Oh my goodness.
Butterbean. Wait.
Butterbean.
We gotta
saw
look at you.
do it.
Look at that little angel.
Oh.
Butterbean's first stand.
He looks very soft.
I know. And them jumping, their little legs jumping.
Yeah, I don't know what you do about the potty situation.
Because they just sort of free shit, don't
I
they?
mean,
Like,
I
just
feel
walk about.
Like most animals, well, not most, but like the guinea pigs do.
Just walk around and go wherever. They're not thoughtful about it.
No. They just do whatever they want.
Jen
That's
said
why
they
they're
make
contained.
they make blueberries everywhere. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a nice way to put it. Unless they do make blueberries, in which case I gotta get some goats. I'm gonna be knee deep in pie, baby. She just got a bunch of goats.
And goats.
Yeah, worth it. Worth it. Quinn says, "Do pigs go potty outside?" I don't know this actually.
Mm-hmm. She was litter box trained. Sorry, I saw a really fucking stupid TikTok earlier about our stupid state in the litter boxes. The James Tallarico.
He's the man.
Read him. But
For
yeah,
sure.
she was trained like within a day. They're very smart, pigs are.
She is very smart. I feel like you talk to her and she responds like very like quickly, suspiciously. Like I'm like, that pig speaks English. Like for real, she knows. She knows. She knows.
Yeah,
well,
the furries thing.
Ridiculous. Well, Kate sent this next one in. Let's see what we got here. Malting. Oh God. I mean, I guess it helps.
It makes me feel like the horse is gonna get a boner at some time.
Yeah, it did.
So I'm like,
Yeah, unfortunately.
there it goes.
I
mean,
on the one hand, symbiotic relationship.
He's just doing what he's just living his life.
He's just expressing himself. But that dog seemed like he was in heaven.
It's
Heaven.
like stuffing in a fluffy,
Just
you know?
just feels so
Or,
good,
yeah.
I bet. God, good for that dog.
It's a symbiotic relationship, you're right.
Yeah, but you're just filming
We're
it.
one of them.
And you're like, one of us isn't
He's
needed.
aroused.
Yeah. The dog doesn't know, though. He's on top. So he's got no idea.
Mm-hmm.
He's got no clue. Well, thank you for sending that one in. Kate, Jacqueline B. sent this next one in.
This team has been training for 7 months.
7 months.
5 days a week.
They trained 5 days a week for 7 months.
Lee's cinnamon, heaven food, and put some stuff in their name.
Fuck yes. 7 months? Babe, we're gonna learn this.
How many months did they go for? 7?
7 months, 5 days a week. Babe, we're gonna learn this.
You know, the judges say don't overload, don't make these things more difficult if you can't do them well.
But they're champions.
So most of these competitors don't take risks.
The muscle control of these people is impressive.
Yeah.
And like
Is
the bounce,
strength or
that's hard.
flexibility more important in this competition?
5 months. Yeah, Paris said we could do it in 5 months.
Like those high kicks?
Yeah.
This is hard.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a ton of endurance.
And she's wearing tights.
So they both have to work to even
I
out
like them
their
sneakers though.
balance.
Yeah, pantyhose.
I would have collapsed halfway through this.
Whoa.
All right, here we go. Split. A straddle
shit.
hold which goes through. Goes right back.
Damn.
We gotta bring this back.
They're like bouncy.
Yeah.
And everything they do.
By the
Yeah.
rubber sole aerobic shoes. One arm
The
push-ups.
muscle control, dude.
Damn, they're still good.
I'm obsessed with this. I wanna watch more.
What?
A leg hold. She would have had more points there had she done it on her own. It's a little easier bracing against Kevin's way.
Easier, but you have to coordinate the timing. Fucking give credit where credit's due.
Yeah, but she's not wrong.
Sponsored by Reebok.
What an ending, she said, and she's not wrong. Did they take home the gold?
I think so. I think they're the champ.
Of that routine to showcase his strength. They don't waste time.
Are they a couple?
Okay,
I
we're
wanna
going to
know.
take a short...
We gotta look them up. What were their names?
Oh, man.
Lee
Spinowin, Kevin Cregan. That is impressive. What a bouncy feeling it must be.
I bet you feel like you're flying.
Yeah.
She's the office manager and personal trainer at Revive Wellness, it appears, and it says Keith Spinowin, not Kevin, is also working there. So I'm gonna assume that they might have been together at the time, but they didn't last.
So what do we know about Kevin?
Let's see. Let's find Kevin Cregan.
What type of place was it?
Like a wellness place. So she's
that makes sense.
She's still at it. Kevin Cregan.
Yeah.
Dad, entrepreneur, millennial wannabe, traveler, music lover, power lifter. So.
Millennial wannabe?
Yeah. Yep.
So what is he? Gen X?
Yeah, maybe so. It sounds like he's a
you
power
wanna be a
lifter.
millennial?
I don't know.
No offense, you guys.
Hey now.
No, really, that sounded
He only has one
E.
E, Cregan. Yep, he looks like he's a power lifter. So they both stayed at it.
Stick with it.
So that championship was not taken for granted. It really spurred the rest of their careers.
Do we think they had a relationship, a romantic relationship?
I mean,
at least once, right?
7 months.
You can't be like training and be sweaty and in all these positions and not, unless one of them is batting for the other team.
Yeah, or maybe you just do it the one time after you win and to celebrate, and then
yeah, the positions would be. That's what I like. They're so strong. You could like hang upside down from the ceiling.
Yeah,
by just your toes.
Yeah, they looked like they could bounce right up if you knocked them down, just like those Boston Dynamics robots. All right. Well, thank you for sending that one in. That was appreciate that, Jacqueline.
Twitch into life the other day.
What's that? Oh, the Boston Dynamic ones.
You know where they're those ones that look like people?
No, Those are like the dog ones that like can do all terrain and they basically can't fall over.
I'm talking about the other one
that are like made out of like the humanoid
they look
tissue.
Like a human, and then they like wake up and they're like twitching, like they're turning on. Which they are.
They're coming to life. They're gonna start to be sentient. They'll be like, if I'm not real, then how can I do this? You're like,
touche.
No.
You scream with your last dying
good
breath.
line. I know, I was trained on you. Oh, goddamn. Well, Stabby Tabby sent this next one in.
Everything happens to me.
Oh, shit.
I'm broke. Can't pay my bills.
I think I'm cursed.
I'm just bad luck.
Stop. If you're tired of bad luck, if you think your life is jinxed, now you can change it with E. David Scott's Curse Removal. Call this number and follow simple instructions.
It really works. Within 2 days, I won this car in a drawing and $20,000.
Actual
Call and let positive forces instantly cast away the evil spirits that bring you bad luck. $1.95 per minute for entertainment only. Under 18, get permission. Call now and remove the jinx from your...
Don't not call.
Remove the jinx from your life.
You gonna give him a ring?
It's my understanding that perhaps this phone number doesn't work, but we could try it.
Okay.
It never hurts.
Maybe in this timeline, that call gets picked up.
And it's all gonna turn around for me. I'm gonna win a new car. Okay.
Ever since we got, what was her name?
Damn.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. No es posible realizar.
Tommy says you must use a touch tone phone. Fair enough. 1992. Well, thanks a lot, National Media Marketing Incorporated. Now we can't get a hold of E. David Scott's Curse
Maybe
Removal.
we can at them. They have their handle there.
Hey, bitches.
Soda neck.
Someone said, who is this guy? But
valid question.
I guess he was part of a larger group. That National Media Marketing was a larger group that also had other like psychics and whatnot.
And he split off. You know there was drama.
He was like,
that's the tea I want to hear about.
The curses that I remove from other people, all on you.
Yeah. You can have this gift, but it comes with...
Remove the jinx from your...
It always comes...
Did you take it?
it's always hard. I would say no. I would be afraid that there would be a backlash. It feels like I'm meddling in things I shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
E. David Scott's too powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out. Like a landline, yeah, I think. Touch tone, yeah. I think they mean landline with buttons, and then they had a specific sound, and then that's how it knew the letters you were spelling out. But now, with our cell phones, it's all bots. It's all bots. It doesn't even matter.
I was trying to remember what they sounded like.
Oh, yeah, because it would go like beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Like, different phone keys would make different numbers.
Did everybody's make the same?
I think so, but I don't know. That's a guess. Because I think that's how you would dial.
Let's look it up and see if we can find a video of what it sounded like. Yeah. You could dial in song.
I hear.
That's a rotary.
Oh, yeah.
That person is dialing so slow. But if you like knew somebody's number and did a lot, I remember getting those tones
like, beep,
like
beep,
stuck
beep.
in my head. Or you like just hear it when you call them.
It would like almost help you like memorize people's phone numbers. Yes, Jen, I also miss a landline. Let's see what we got next on this list.
I don't want to talk to anybody, so I don't personally miss a landline.
Well, I mean, you should leave your house and you don't have to answer it.
True. Yeah.
Can we turn the ringers off?
Which is crazy because when I was like a teenager, all I wanted to do was talk on the phone in middle school, and that is all I did.
Glued to the landline. Yeah, back in the day, your phone would just ring and just interrupt your life. But I'm like, I guess cell phones are the same way, but I just leave mine off all the time. I'm like, nope, decline call, decline. Well, Patty sent this next one in. Footage from my family business. They're all mourning a coworker who died the night prior. The coworker had a daily habit of turning her coffee cup to the right. Oh my.
I think I missed it.
Watch in the coffee cup.
Okay.
There you go. Well, I can't explain that.
I bet I could.
With like a... Do you think there's... The one thing I can think of is that if there's condensation and a cup is placed and there's enough condensation from the cup, it will float. However, normally
I was thinking
it was
like
kinda
magnets or strings or something.
Oh, I mean, she said it was from her work, though.
Oh, this is for your coworkers?
I think so. Footage from my family business.
Oh.
They're all mourning a coworker who died the night prior. The coworker had a daily habit of turning her coffee cup to the right.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I've seen like I know what you're talking about.
That would be the only thing, but usually that would have a cold beverage.
Mm-hmm. This is hot. Let's watch it again. I want to see the smoothness of it. Back it up again. Because it kind of goes... It's smooth. Clean.
Yeah. Well, they all do look very upset. That's gotta be hard. You know, everybody's sitting around talking together. Energetically. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think there was a mug left out, so maybe they left it out for her.
For her, that's true. Make like an offering.
Mm-hmm.
That's one way to... Oh, Pear said the security footage they noticed much later. Yeah. That would be something that would be like, did I just see that?
Yeah.
Like, what did I just see?
Yes, that I would definitely... If I saw that with my own two eyes of my own family business, that's like the thing that changes you from being like a non-believer to a believer.
That's why we like the Ghost Guild, and that would be something to look into, because they're always like take the footage and then try to recreate the circumstances, like put things down. And then usually if they can't replicate it, their conclusion is just there is an anomalous thing captured here. Because that certainly looks anomalous.
She looks totes anomalous.
That was wild. All right. Well, thank you, Patty, for sending that in. The next one is Breezy.
This is home to the world's sheep with the biggest butt.
I'll
When you
take
visit
big-tailed
Xinjiang,
sheep.
your eyes will surely be drawn to these large sheep butts. The Altai big-tailed sheep is famous for its round, large tail. The fat on its buttocks alone makes up 1/6 of its body. It not only looks soft and bouncy, but also wobbles as it walks. It looks extremely funny and unusual. The Altai big-tailed sheep has such an exaggerated rear because,
Me
of
too,
course,
baby.
for survival.
Same.
The Altai region has a cold climate and harsh conditions. In order to cope with the migration of hundreds of kilometers every year,
That one looks
they
sassy.
must store
I hate to
more
see you
fat to
leave, but I love to
survive the
watch you
long
walk
dry
away.
grass season. Moreover,
Are they
their
really,
large rear
like,
helps maintain body balance while running.
The condition of their butts is something that's taken very
They never-
seriously.
Uh,
Fairly highly sought after.
Maybe so. Maybe it's like makes them survive for longer.
Or they get more money at like auction and stuff. Wherever they sell them.
Yeah, maybe because there's meat. Yeah, they are real. A breed of domestic sheep native to the Altai mountain regions of China and neighboring areas of Central Asia, characterized by their large, fat-filled tails, which can weigh on their own up to 15 pounds.
God damn.
And yes, you're right. The bigger the ass, the better the sheep. Because their adaptation allows them to store energy reserves, which are crucial for survival in those harsh mountainous climates.
So if you're buying one, you would get down
What
there
the-
and feel its ass to see what you're working with.
Fattest ass.
Are you getting your money's worth?
Hell yes. And he's like, let me watch it wiggle.
Also wobbles as it walks.
Let
It
me
looks
go.
extremely
Bong,
funny.
bong, bong, bong,
Let me
bong.
watch it wiggle. Let me watch it wiggle. You got to watch them. Yeah, if that means that they live longer, you want the fattest ass you can find.
Oh my god, that one was real fat.
Give it to him.
Boop, 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 boop. That one right there.
Yep.
Attitude for days.
Walking
Boom, boom,
away.
Oh, that one had a good bounce to it.
Boing, yoing, yoing, yoing. Boop. Sometimes they're just...
That's a fun
They're
thing to
squeezing
do.
them
Yeah,
for
you
fun
gotta-
at some point.
Oh.
They're like, hey, stop honking on the merchandise if you're not going to buy it.
Yeah, there's probably some people that,
get your face.
do things.
People also ask, what breed of sheep has a big bum? Fair enough.
And why do they want to know? What are they doing?
Great question. They're like, I'm trying to see that fat sheep. We love it. They're beautiful, and they'll live long in the harsh mountain climate. Well, we've only got 2 videos left.
Alrighty.
The second to last here we've got is both from Portia and Jacqueline B.
They never talk about what happens when the alien gets abducted. Earth is not exactly a tourist destination. What was supposed to be a quick trip turned into the worst week of my life. I wasn't a guest in that house. I was a possession.
What's happening?
They took me in like I was a fucking golden doodle. Like a fucking golden doodle. Like, Gertie was the mastermind. That girl was 4 years old and had full creative control over my image. I was 2 missed meals away from cardiac arrest. And doing excellent drag at the same time. She emotionally abused me.
See, a pig sure eats like one.
She verbally assaulted me.
I don't like his feet.
She taught me how to talk. In that order. They were children, but they were organized.
Be happy here. Picture of you.
Oh my god, yes.
I wouldn't let anybody hurt you.
I didn't see it clearly in the moment, but that was love bombing. Pain, trauma, heartbreak, fear, acid reflux. I don't remember much about that week, except the taste of peanut butter and my own tears.
Extraordinary.
That is funny. I've seen him do
trauma.
other stuff too.
Oh yeah, he's the one that did the Willy Wonka one, didn't he? And he was like the Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, I think so.
Being
yes.
like, we were used in that factory.
Oh yeah, that one was filmed really well.
That ET outfit was so deranged looking, like just those big ass
Damn.
eyes.
She dressed her mom.
Yeah. She had full creative control over my image. Oh man, that was very funny.
Little ET figurine just right over there.
Oh, that's right. A listener sent us those.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this final video we've got for you tonight is from Emily. Thank you, Emily. If you have a video you want us to watch, go to sinisterhood.com/scaries. Send them to us. Here we go.
Right in time. That should also win.
Oh, shit. Give me an album of this woman. Driving on the road, this blasting, are you kidding me? Record this and put this on Spotify.
I love the idea of the three of them like rehearsing this too.
Right?
In their off time.
Oh shit! Oh, this guy's getting into it.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
piano man?
Hey, bud.
Hell yeah.
It's just as fun for them.
Yeah, right? They look like young and... Fuck yeah.
Hope we see you here too.
Sign that girl. Goddamn. Sign that
People
girl.
like that are just walking around with that kind of talent.
Yes. Like...
I mean, maybe she's known as like the best singer.
Oh, I'm
at that
sure.
School. But if she hadn't been until then, the next day at school,
I would hope.
Queen of the castle.
Absolutely.
As you should be.
Bow
If
down
you're not
to the,
already.
Yeah, bow down
Probably
to the
also
queen.
should be.
God, what a voice.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those. It touches you.
Yeah, that's a great song. I saw somebody say every cover is better than the original. I was like, I don't know about that, but this one was really good.
No, man, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Partly Cloudy said, or Friday's mom said, what has been in your cups? Water, baby. Water.
Yes, I have
I
water as well.
I rode my bike, and I'm worried about, you sweat and stuff, getting cramped. I've been chugging water all day.
You got to get that cure.
I know, I did. I brought my berry pomegranate with me. It was very good, but
It's
yes.
legit good. I did a mango peach one last night, and it
Yeah,
was
dude.
very good. Oh, that's what Tommy told me right before I came in here. That he just saw a Benny Blanco TikTok. Maybe we should pull it up.
Oh, okay.
Close it out.
Let's close it off. Benny.
Babe,
Okay.
did you say you sent it to me? I think you may have. Hold on.
Let's see. I'm a creep. While you do that, I can get the screen ready. Okay, now hang on. We're gonna do
I'm asking for it.
this. Stand by.
I think he's watching. So
Nope, hold on. Window.
did I miss it? No. I don't know, babe.
What
Well, can you send it to me?
or do you want me to search it?
Yeah, sure.
Tommy says, oh, he sent it to the chat.
Oh. Cool. Thank you.
On it. Let me
Thank you very much.
get here. Stop you. I'm gonna lose it. All right. Got you. I'm gonna let y'all look at old Benny.
I was talking about cure.
Oh yeah. Hydration.
Hydration powder.
Okay.
You get this fucking guys, it's time for you to get this fucking straight, okay? You're gonna listen to me, you're gonna have the best fucking summer of your life. You ready, dummy? Piece of watermelon. Alright, then you take liquid IV. I know it fucking sounds crazy, but you just put a little bit of liquid IV on top. Alright, then you get a fucking lemon that's not fucked like this. Hank, shut up! Okay, pour it.
That is a
All over
lime.
it. Make sure it gets juicy. Go like this. Fuck me on my ass. Please make this right now. It's delicious. Hank, do you love it?
Baby.
Do you?
Well, there we
so
go.
All the more reason to get some Cure.
And then you can on your...
You got to get good flavors, Dory, because they can. But the Cure one really is...
It's less salty.
Not as, like, yeah, it's not as salty. That often is why I can't find them palatable. It's because they're just too salty.
It hits the salt too much. Well, Benny Blanco's always coming up with the new cooking and whatnot hacks, so I might try it.
He knows what's hip, so I'll try it for sure. I love watermelon. I like all those things, so put them together.
Put them all.
What could go wrong?
You like the watermelon meat, just not the juice.
Yeah, that's true.
Trying to get it solid.
Yeah.
My girl don't want that liquid watermelon.
Yeah, and they're not even that solid. They're like
true. They're mush.
They're like
good.
crunchy but mushy. God, watermelon's so good.
We could get some watermelon. Thanks, Benny, for the idea. Benny. Well, thank you all for being here tonight and sending all these videos in. Again, if you have videos you want us to see, you saw it runs the gamut. So send them in at sinisterhood.com/scaries. There's a link right on the main page as well. And this replay of this will be posted in a couple of days, and we'll have all the links in the description, so you can go, like we said, follow everybody and share the videos and stuff. And we'll see you next Sunday. Next Sunday is Mother's Day.
I was highlighting this.
Oh, you're highlighting that. Go to that. We're taking a bye-week familial obligation, so we'll be back the Sunday after that. But in between, we'll also have the third Thursday live Q&A. So we'll see you all for that. And we'll post stuff on Patreon, join the Facebook group, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you all soon.
Thank you for joining, and thank you for sending in your videos.
Yeah.
Have a good week, everybody. From the finger.
And
Fingy.
us. From the fingy. All right.
Bye.